Buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. But here's the catch. The number you think you can afford and the number that actually makes sense for your lifestyle are often very different. And if you don't figure that out before house hunting, you could fall in love with a home that ends up being way more stressful than exciting. Hi, I'm Leslie Martin with River Oaks Realty, and today we're talking about how to figure out how much a house you can really afford. And I'm going to share a simple shift in mindset that can keep you from becoming house poor. Most people start by looking at the purchase price, but that's not the right place to begin. The real question is, what monthly payment feels comfortable? Because here's the truth. Two homes at the exact same price can have very different costs once you factor in property taxes, insurance, and HOA fees. I've had clients who thought $450,000 home was a stretch until we looked at the taxes in one neighborhood versus another. Suddenly, the house that looked too expensive actually fit their budget comfortably. Now, let's talk about the pre-approval because this is where a lot of buyers get tripped up. A pre-approval tells you the maximum a lender is willing to loan you. And yes, that's important. But here's where mistakes happen. Buyers take that number as permission to spend it all. Just because a lender says you're pre-approved for $750,000 doesn't mean you should really buy a house for $750,000. What really matters is how the payment fits into your lifestyle. Here's a quick example. Imagine you love to travel, or maybe your kids are in 3 different sports, or you're paying for daycare cost. That extra $200 on your mortgage might not sound like a lot on paper, but in real life, it could mean cutting back on things that make your life enjoyable. And that's when the dream home starts to feel more like a burden. Another piece that often surprises people is how much your loan type and down payment affect affordability. A conventional loan with 20% down is one thing, but if you're going FHA with 3.5% down, or if you're looking at programs like a VA or a physician loan, the numbers can shift a lot. And then there are property taxes, which can change after year 1 of ownership. A good lender can run scenarios for year 1 and year 2, so you're not blindsided when it comes to adjustments. This is one of those small details that make a huge difference, and yet so many buyers skip it. So how do you pull all this together? You focus less on the number you're approved for and more on the number that lets you sleep at night. When you know your comfort zone, when you plan for taxes, fees, and real-life expenses, suddenly you're shopping with confidence instead of crossing your fingers and hoping it works out. And that confidence is exactly what makes your offer strongest, because sellers can sense when a buyer is prepared. So here's the best part. I've laid it all out in my home buyer's guide and checklist. Inside, there's a section that walks you through getting your budget and getting pre-approved the right way. You can download for free by using the link below, and I'll give you the same structure that I use with every one of my clients. So now you know how to figure it out, how much of a house you can afford comfortably, and why the pre-approval is such a powerful first step. In the next episode, we're going to talk about how to choose the right real estate agent and what you should be looking for so you don't make costly mistakes. If you're ready to start your home buying journey here in the Metro Detroit area, I'd love to help guide you through it. You can email me at leslie@leslieemartin.com or connect with me on Instagram at leslieemartindtw. I'm Leslie Martin with River Oaks Realty, and I look forward to helping you with your next move.